Sustainable human development is about more than survival. It's about thriving, about ensuring that future generations inherit a world where they can live in dignity and prosperity.
These farmers work hard to grow crops. At the end of it, they lose this income. But just seeing them smile again is actually a motivating factor.
We are trying to do all we can to sustain ourselves and move forward. Ideas in agriculture will never end. We'll have ideas coming, but every one step we go, we look at, is this sustainable?
James Nyamai grew up seeing the hard work of farmers go to waste, as unpredictable weather and a lack of storage solutions led to crop losses. When his own mother lost her harvest, it sparked a mission to create a solution that would save crops and protect farmers' livelihoods.
My mom actually came across some people who promised her a market for pumpkins, provided she bought the seeds from them.
So I thought this was a very good venture and I went into it. I bought so much seed. Actually, I spent over 100,000 on the seed. I harvested about 50 tons of pumpkin. I was counting millions as the profit. These people went into thin air. They were not available. They were not picking calls anymore. Despite the fact that they had come all the way to the farm to check and to assure me, but they disappeared.
So now the thing was, how do we actually make sure that this pumpkin don't get lost? They are not like the traditional pumpkins that have a hard skin on top. So these ones are more of a hybrid variety. So if a rodent pokes into it, it goes bad.
So we watched it waste. We gave to the cows, we gave to the workers, we mashed food with it, but there is nothing we could do with it more than that. So all of it went to rot, and it was such a discouragement to me.
James's innovation, a hybrid solar dehydrator, allows farmers to extend the life of their produce by dehydrating it faster and more efficiently. By creating a system that works even during the cold or rainy seasons, James has given farmers the power to thrive all year round.
We worked on different ways of how to recycle like rice husks, maize cobs, and make biomass fuels that could actually be used with the burners of the heating system that we had developed. By dehydrating their products, they can actually have the shelf life of the product prolonged from weeks to 12 months in a year. And this gives them enough time to even market their products. On top of that, they are value-added products, so they fetch more in the market, increasing their incomes at the end of the day.
After 35 years in development work, Peter returned home with a mission to teach his community how to farm sustainably while protecting the environment. His vision? Build a future where the land not only feeds us, but heals the planet.
I was approached by a community-based organization, and they called me in because they wanted to do agriculture and they wanted me to help them think through it. We put them into a group and we discussed week after week, engaging them to discover what is the dream, what do they want to see a change. They came out clearly that they wanted their homes to be a home where the family is able to feed their children. The family is able to educate their children. The family is able to meet the demand of the hospitals. And finally, the family is able to have some resource available so that they can develop and continue, be assured of food security.
Decent Living Institute teaches farmers to grow food that sustains both their families and the environment. By planting trees like avocados and bamboo, his community not only ensures long-term income, but also protects the land from erosion and depletion.
In Decent Living, we have done a lot. It's about 3 years ago, if not 4. We bought several seedlings. We supplied to our farmers who are basically registered with Decent Living. Last season, I sold about 1,000, but now I think I've got about 200, and as I'm still grafting. And so far, we are doing very well.
Avocado, and especially Hass avocado, is gold. A piece of it is going for more than 30 shillings for wholesale. So we realized this is something that would give some family that was at the bottom sustainability. The other area that we looked at, besides the Hass avocado, and this came out of the people's thinking themselves, is the idea of growing the bamboo. Bamboo has over 1,500 uses. Once you grow a plant of bamboo, you are talking about the next 100 years getting money from this. Isn't that sustainability? With the growth of the bamboo, you can sit here and watch it grow. The fastest growing plant on earth.
In every journey towards progress, challenges arise. For James and Peter, the challenges of poor infrastructure, changing climates, and limited resources were real. But instead of stopping, they innovated.
Being a new product, farmers actually wanted to taste it first before they could buy. With processors, we needed to go to their processing plant, have it run, they see the difference, then they can buy. The other challenge that was there was now having farmers accept a product that is made in Kenya. Most of them were believing that something that is made actually outside the country is much better.
I shopped around a lot for the dryer. The kind of the dryers I was getting were very small for home use. The bigger ones, like the one I have right now, they were very expensive. But Biofreak really took hold of me because they're offering value at economy which is good, and even the technology. Through the dryer, I've been able to minimize losses and also increase income of my farmers who I work with.
Wakati mmoja Peter alinipigia simu, akaniita, akaniambia kila mama nampatia tuswi tukuku tudogo twa siku moja 6. Akatupatia 1,000. Akatupatia avocado miti 2 na akadamia. Tukapanda hiyo miti, tukalea hiyo kuku zikakuwa kubwa, tukajiona tajiri, tukaanza kukula mayai na watoto wetu. Mtoto akikosa kitu shule unauza, hata mnakula sini mboga. Tukaendelea mpaka saa hii tuko.
James solved the problem of post-harvest losses with technology. Peter tackled the issue of environmental degradation with knowledge and sustainable farming. Both men faced obstacles, but they saw each challenge as an opportunity to grow, to build something better.
You need to conscientize the individual under a certain situation to realize that it is not all right for the individual to be in that situation. If they find out and they discover themselves and say, no, I am not content to live under these circumstances, then you start the process of transforming the individual. People are proud, making money because that's the idea. And having a business of your own where you are not sharing with decent living or other people. No, this is yours. And you can control it. You can grow it to whatever levels you want to, so long as the market is out there.
These stories remind us that sustainable human development is not a linear path. It is filled with challenges, but with the right mindset, those challenges can lead to powerful, lasting change.